Well, when I was looking for plays for the third year drama students, I discovered that there was a wealth of plays written by women in the early 20th century in America. And those plays seemed very relevant and very interesting.
So in our rehearsals for Roaring Women, my main approach starts with improvisation. I like to take the approach that people start with where they're at in their lives and how that the inner life of the actor then can develop and merge into the life of the character.
The plays are all about women and their lives, whether it's about women trying to create independent, interesting, just lives in a world that is much more controlled by men.
I think what's so amazing about Mackinac, it's such a rich play and there's so much to it, and because it's episodic, each different episode has such a specific feeling to it, and those combinations of darker scenes and lighter scenes create a whole atmosphere for the play.
I'm assistant directing Children's Hour, which is written by Lillian Hellman, and it's a story about a lie, which was what Lillian Hellman said, but actually I think it's more about exploring what it was like to have lesbian feelings in a time where it was shunned.
Trifles is a play that focuses a lot on the idea of what it means to be a woman in society regarding crime. What I really love about the play itself is it's really subtle.
I would say Mackinac is a piece that lends itself quite naturally to movement. It's quite stylised and quite expressionist, so it has clear moments where movement can be put in.
Movement is very telling in people's kind of portrayal of characters anyway, because how a character moves is always very important.
And as well as helping Robert in his rehearsals, we are also with Pema, and in those rehearsals we get to do a lot of exploring and playing with movement.
So I'm hoping that the actors get from it a deeper, fuller sense of how to approach a play, and that the audience get from it three-dimensional living people on stage, that real magic of the theatre.
Well, what I'm hoping the students take away is a sense that we've been studying something that is actually useful in their own understanding, their own articulation of where they find themselves as men and women in our society. What I'm hoping that an audience will take away is that they too will learn something about how the power of values in our society are exercised, and that many of the things that were happening at the beginning of the 20th century are still happening, and that we can still learn a huge amount from these plays in terms of our own emotional sensibilities, our political sensibilities, and our intellectual approach to things.